Oh, good morning. Bienvenue. Mass and all that other stuff. Yeah, I'm up later today. The alarm has gone off already, so this is going to be a short stream. Just to basically wake me up. Make sure I get a little bit more practice in. Get the continuity up. I do like this intro. The music is very dramatic. But I've seen it many times now. So we're skipping that bit. We're skipping everything. We're just going straight into a race because that's what I want to do. I want to just wake up. We've got a race lined up there. We've got the right track, which this week is Misano. Go check out Ham VR on the Friday evening. Just see how we get on. The race, the main race on Misano, usually starts around 10 PM. The stream starts around 8:30 with a different track first of all, followed by the main event, which is now on race, and then followed by a third race, which is normally the next week's main circuit. So pop along to that at some point and take a look. Right. So I'm going to start the session straight away. Boom. And there you go, straight away to Italy. Oh, isn't it wonderful? I love that you can just suddenly be in Italy on a racetrack. It's wonderful technology, this stuff. We're 16th place out of 21 cars. And all I'm really looking at here is to try and keep pace. Like say, consistency. It's all very well putting in a really fast lap, but it doesn't mean anything if you make that one mistake and then you're right to the back. Or you make too many mistakes far too often and the result is the same. You're either right to the back or completely out of the competition. So, yeah. Let's try and do this. So I've loaded my setup. That's basically where I feel the car is being manageable for me. Like say, consistency first. You will gain something from the consistency in that you'll get more of a feel for where the car is, where it's at the edge and things like that, or the envelope of your abilities, and then you can judge more on what you're doing with the track and then start to push it out a little bit more and to get a bit faster and then to drive a little bit more on the edge and then put it back in with consistency again, and eventually you'll be as fast as you can and keeping the car on as much of the edge as you can. But first is, consistency, and that takes practice. So practice is what we're doing. Right, start. Come on, engines. Roar into my earlobes. There we go, lovely. Watch out for the AI sometimes slowing down on that corner. when you're coming down here, and there's the green.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. 3 wide. Clear on the left. All clear. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There was a space, so we dove into it.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So there was a space there, we dove into it. Currently in 12th from 16th. Just want to keep it together. It's very exciting though. Oh, this long sweeping corner is incredible. And I was a little too enthusiastic with it. So just try and keep pace when there's no opening or where I messed that up. On the brake too long, angle's wrong, hence they're moving away from me here. Got to be very careful with the accelerator around there, because I end up sliding a lot around that. A little bit of a wobble there on the back end. You can hear the car behind me. Okay, that was reasonable.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Fastest lap so far. Just keeping up, like I say, consistency's good thus far. I don't want to mess this up. I want to keep that up in the pace. Oh, I certainly got the adrenaline coming in again already, waking me up first thing in the morning. Like, this is so good. We saw the opportunity, we're taking it.
Clear on the left.
Don't want to try and overbrake too much there. We've managed to keep that pace. We managed to stick that. And now we just need to keep the pace up as much as possible.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. closest lap so far.
Ended up with too wide a thing going on there. A little bit of a wobble out there. I was right on the envelope. So again, still trying to keep the consistency though. And I was late on the braking, and I may lose a pace for it.
Clear on the left.
Taking a little bit of a peek.
Clear on the left. Car on the right.
Oh, the AI is fighting me.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
We beat him out of it though. Oh. Oh, that was a bit dodgy. That was a bit dodgy. I was tense on that one. That was squeeze your buttocks time. Okay, let's keep that. Let's try and get a bit of a pull off of this BMW. If I can, come on, come on, come on. Keep up with him.
Gaining on the car ahead is 93. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Don't get too excited, just try and keep it together. Oh, that was a little dangerous. Whew.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Had to go for it really, didn't I? No, 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 no. Oh.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Before the final lap, damn it. And we're back down to one place lower than I started. That's not the way that I wanted to end it. It's not the way I wanted to start it. But no. Missed braking point. Let's keep. Stall. Back end is getting out of shape there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Left back tyre is running hot. Left back tyre is running very, very hot. We need at least 3 psi out of there, I think.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So I was doing well, but I'm going to lose, I think, 0.3, 3 points off the PSI taken out of that back left tyre. Might be good, because it's running a little bit inconsistent there. It's running a bit hot, basically.
Leader has finished the race.
So that's either the cause of my spin or the induction of it. Cause or effect, I don't know, but that tyre got perilously hot.
Check it, flag. Good job. You did the best you could. I'll bring the car back.
For the main part, that was okay. Let's before anything, that was good. We're gonna wrap that up. So consistency wise, it was going good until I lost it, started a fishtail, and then it was like straight around, and that was basically that. Back left tyre was then super hot. I don't know what happened first, whether the tyre got really hot and then I span, or I span and that made the tyre hot, or thing like that. But I think I'm going to take that back left tyre down a PSI or two. Well, a point of a PSI. So, yeah, that was a good wake-up call. That was a really... Oh, I enjoyed that. I have to say, I really, really enjoyed that. That was how to wake up. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Ooh. That shakes the cobwebs out of the morning, doesn't it? Oh, it really does. Like it. Right. So before I forget, because setup, current setup, yeah. So this is our. You have to remember with the setups, this is your starting PSI. So this is your cold PSI. Yeah. And I'm just going to set that down like 0.6. I'm going to say 1. I'm going to say 2. I know I was saying probably about 0.3 was too high, because your range, you want it somewhere between 26 and 27 degrees at race, when you're at full race pace, and it went to like 28.3. So that's just outside of that range of operation. And I span out from the back left, went And you could just feel that was where it was. It's like you've gone around the corner, and the back end's gone. I've spun out that way because of the direction of the corner and things like that, but that's where it would have gone. So that's the tyre that caught all the heat. So we're going to make that a little bit cooler. On my load and save, and we're going to save that. Yes. So there we go. And I should then be able to see it's got my fuel strategy all lined up. Let's make sure and do this as well. There we go. So, current tyre. So if I've got one pit stop, that's what it's going to go to. It's going to go to what my tyres are there across the board. If I do 2 pit stops, did that change? Yeah, you can see the change between if I do 1 pit stop strategy, 2 pit stop strategy, so on and so forth. So if I do a 2, I also want to use those current pressures to make sure that I have the consistency across. Because there's sometimes in the live races, you have a situation, you end up breaking apart the car and you go, right, okay, I need to pit. Or somehow I find that I am using too much fuel and I need to just pit to grab the fuel. So, you know, we look at the tyre set and stuff like that as well. That's all cool. A third, I don't think is happening too often. So we go 1 pit stop strategy, set 1, so it's very detailed as a game, really is detailed as a game, so you gotta love that. Right. Excellent. That's all. I need to make sure and save that because I made another change there. This is a quick thing as well. If you go across one of these and you want to save it, just move into the one that you want to have the text and then do save that way. So you don't have to go and retype stuff in to override stuff. And you don't have to say load, which then change it to override it and da 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 da. So that's that. Cool. Right. Thank you all for joining. I'm going to leave that there for today because I've got work to do. And I've got 10 minutes to basically grab some tea, get the work computer on, and start the whole workday cycle, of which it's going to be a reasonably rough one, I think. So, right. I hope you all, if you watch this through to the end and blah, 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 all have a good day. If you've not subscribed before, then subscribe, you know, why not? Thumbs up, comments, watch VR's channel on the Friday for the result of what happens from my practice. Where will it leave me in the competition? Will I fail? Will I mess up again like I did last Friday and go from a good place to a bad place because I messed up on my pit strategy? So it's all in there to see. There'll be probably an info card at some point in this video, at some point, that says, you know, here's last week's video with Hand VR. You know, so go check that out. Subscribes, likes, blah blah blah, comments. Like to see comments, and I always try to reply as well. And we'll see if I wake up earlier tomorrow, and that will give a longer stream if I do. But for now, good day to you all. Thanks